Mr. Speaker, the bill before the House is simply political cover for liberals who rushed their $800 billion stimulus bill through the House, ensuring these AIG bonuses would be paid. You know, Mr. Speaker, if the members had had more than 12 hours to read this 1,100-page, $800 billion stimulus bill, we might have been able to spot problems like this before members were forced to vote. And in fact, Mr. Speaker, one of the members who voted for this stimulus bill is the sponsor of the legislation before us. Mr. Grayson, I'd like to ask the gentleman from Florida if he would yield for a question. Mr. Grayson, if he would yield, I'll yield my time. Mr. Grayson, I'd like to yield to you, please, sir. For a question, please, sir. Mr. Grayson, thank you very much. Because I would like to ask the gentleman from Florida. Now, thank you, Mr. Grayson. I'd like to yield to you, sir. If I could, before I yield very quickly, if I could, sir, would you just please answer yes or no if you read the 1,100-page stimulus bill before the vote?
The gentleman's time has expired. The gentleman is recognized for an additional 1 minute.
Did you read the bill before the vote? There's your answer, Mr. Speaker. It's, I think, a terrible injustice to the taxpayers of America that the liberal leadership of this House is jamming through $800 billion spending bills without committee hearings, with very little committee hearing, less than 12 hours notice, without the opportunity for members to read the bill, a majority that promised to be the most transparent, accountable, and honest majority in Congress in history. Underneath the president, who promised that he would not sign a bill that was not laid out for at least 5 legislative days. The member from Florida walks away from the microphone. The author of the amendment before us can't even tell us if he read the bill. American taxpayers deserve better at a time of economic crisis. When we are guardians of the Treasury, our responsibility as trustees to protect our children and grandchildren from financial ruin. In 60 days, Mr. Speaker, this liberal majority has spent over $1.3 trillion, money our kids cannot afford, and they haven't even read the bill.
The gentleman's time